Oh, see.
Oh, you got it on.
Girl, I love this ring.
Oh,
Matt, it seemed like the one I let Kim um take fit me a little bit better though, but it's they're adjustable anyway.
I should put mine on.
Yeah, go put yours on.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get it. Oh, actually, it's right here. I think. Because, like I said, I want to do a collage.
Mm.
So the three of us have our ring on, and I took a picture of Eric's necklace before I sent it.
And Tammy's bracelet, I really like that bracelet.
Yeah,
Aw, the three sisters
which
and the
hand you
one
got it
bigger,
on?
bigger sister.
Right. Which hand you got yours on?
My left.
Oh, okay, I'll put mine on the left. Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna do, once I get my ring. Even though I don't want to get married, I still want a ring.
Oh, you got it. You don't have it on your ring finger.
It's what is
So
that called?
actually, I'm gonna put mine on this hand on my right.
You ready to start?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our show, Two Sisters, a Different Point of View. This is the show where we talk about any and everything under the sun. I am Nikki, and I'm joined by my sister.
Angie.
So, welcome to the show, and let's get started. Um, what grade is our first graders? Are they? I mean, what age are first graders? Are they like 7?
I think like 6, 7, because 5 you're like in kindergarten.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends though, because Zoe's 5, and she was in pre-K.
Hmm.
I think because they consider her a young 5 is what they consider her, a young 5. So she was in pre-K
When she turned 5.
in August.
Okay, so right before the school year start.
Hmm.
Okay.
She'll be kindergarten next school year.
Hmm.
Although I think she was smart enough to be kindergarten, but that's just how they do it here.
Yeah.
But so about 6 or 7 years old, first graders.
Hmm.
Do you think they need to be taught about masturbation and stuff?
Girl, no.
Me, but
When
a,
you ask me those questions, I know it's a setup.
a ritzy New York City private school feels differently. The headline is Teaching Kids Sex Stuff. Parents angry, first graders taught masturbation, and don't let parents touch you without consent. And then it says, some parents from a ritzy New York private school are fuming mad after learning first graders were learning about masturbation and also told their parents and grandparents should not touch them without their consent. A teacher at the Dalton School reportedly showed students a video from the cartoon series Amaze. Girl, listen to how this little cartoon goes.
Hmm.
A little boy in the video asks about erections. Hey, how come sometimes my penis gets big sometimes and points in the air? The boy adds, right. The boy adds, sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good. Then a little girl chimes in, sometimes when I'm in my bath or when mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too. This is a cartoon. I've never heard of this cartoon, but
And what child be saying that?
right. Who's saying what kid is saying vulva? I mean, we just learned that that's what you call it.
No, as an adult.
Right? But then the article goes on to say some parents were bent out of shape over this, according to the New York Post. But the real anger was triggered over consent. The students reportedly are taught not to let their parents or grandparents touch them without asking for permission first. A mother told the Post, I'm paying $50,000 to these a-holes to tell my kid not to let her grandfather hug her when he sees her. Another mother groused if she fought back, she'd get canceled. And then a spokesperson from the school said, as part of Dalton's comprehensive health curriculum for students, a lesson on gender and bodies included 2 evidence-based and age-appropriate videos approved for students 4 years and older. These videos align with nationally recognized methodologies and standards. We consistently review our health curriculum, making sure that the content is developmentally appropriate, and if necessary, we adapt our curriculum accordingly.
Girl. Now, I have no problem with teaching children the correct name,
Right.
words for their body parts, and even like don't let adults touch you. I would say in certain areas, because I think that can kind of help with, like abuse and stuff.
Yeah. And that their body is their body and they don't have to let, I can understand kind of the consent thing too. You don't have to hug somebody if you don't want to. If you don't want them hugging you, that's your body. You don't have to let them hug you. I believe that too. But
But the rest of that stuff, that's kind of going overboard with it, especially
it
at that young of an age, because
is. They might not, probably not even thinking about masturbation and stuff, but now you didn't just put it in their mind.
right now they want to find out
What it is, how you do it,
yeah,
and can I see yours? And you can see mine.
right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little bit too young and crossing the line.
It is crossing the line. And with the consent thing too, I've read this like when Zobia was a baby, so probably 4 or 5 years ago, that it's like a thing now where even changing your baby's diaper, you're supposed to get consent from the baby.
How are you supposed to do that?
I don't know. And you talk to your baby and tell them, I'm going to change your diaper now. Is this okay? And, it's like they wet. They didn't pooped on their stuff. Just clean them up.
They're trying to take away all kind of rights
Mm-hmm.
from the parent.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is very crazy. That's way too young.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one.
Mhm.
See, we don't have opposing views.
Not a lot. Only
Well,
every now and then.
huh?
I probably can count on one hand how many times.
Yeah. And even then, it ain't like, you know, it ain't enough to make us not want to talk to each other or be around each
Oh, girl, that's crazy.
other.
Some people cut their family members off.
Did
They call them toxic and cut them off, at the drop of a dime.
you hear me?
What'd you say?
I said, because I'm right anyway.
You right half the time and I'm right the other half.
80-20.
Whatever, Angie.
Let me stop. I'm just saying. Yeah, but some people be wanting to cut their family members off and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like that, it's kind of off topic, but how people be complaining, like they make an issue out of their mother-in-law and stuff. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
How the mother-in-law was trying to give the her daughter-in-law some towels or something. And
Yeah, I think, was I the one that shared that with you? I think I was the one that shared that with you. I had saw that.
yeah.
Yeah, I had saw that on the group I belong to. I don't want to say the name.
Right.
Everybody see this. But
But
yeah,
it's like, where did that come from? I don't even think that's like black people don't do that. You know what I mean? Like,
but I've
I
heard
think that's kind of a culture thing where we kind of adapt and take on things that we normally don't do. You know what I mean?
that's Nikki.
And then do that
Yeah,
because
yeah. Because even it's a sister here in DC, and she tell me all the time that she didn't have the kind of relationship that I had with my mother-in-law with her mother-in-law. And she used to be like, oh, I can't believe y'all so close and y'all talk. And that just, that was just surprising to me. But I
yeah,
know Cynthia had said she made a point to make sure that we did get along because I think I don't know if I can't remember if she said that if it was her mother-in-law or her father-in-law had kind of took her under their wing and try to make her feel like part of the family and stuff. So she made a conscious effort. You
yeah. And to
know,
me, that seemed like that probably happens more often than not. But
yeah,
you just hear so much about, you know, the mother-in-law from HE double hockey sticks.
right, right. But Cynthia kind of remind me of, of our mother in certain ways. That's
She
also
do. Yeah. Yeah, she really easy to talk to and get along with.
it's funny because we talk on the phone more than her and Anthony do. Sometimes she call and just talk to me.
That's funny. Speaking of talking,
That's a great segue.
thank you. I'll be trying. But oh girl, a Michigan woman was ticketed $385 for talking too loud.
What?
Yep.
I know she probably was black.
Yes. But I'm gonna read some of the article. It says a Michigan woman said she received a hefty fine this week for talking too loud on her cell phone, according to a report. The
Mhm.
woman, Diamond Robinson, said she was walking and talking along a street outside her East Point residence Thursday when a female neighbor asked if she could end her call or talk lower.
And she probably was white.
Yeah, you know it. And she said, "Get out of my face," and proceeded to walk past her. She is saying whatever she is saying. 3 minutes later, East Point police pulls up. This is what the black woman who was on the phone said.
Mhm.
Soon after, Robinson started broadcasting everything on Facebook Live. And I hope you know this is all being recorded, she said in the video. I'm not doing anything wrong by walking up and down the street talking on my phone. As Robinson continued to record, police officers wrote her a ticket for $385. I get a ticket for being a public nuisance because I'm talking too loud on my phone. That's why I got a ticket. Robinson claimed she was targeted because she was Black. The woman who called the police moved to the neighborhood within the past few weeks and is white, according to the station.
Mhm.
When asked why she broadcasted the altercation to Facebook Live, Robinson argued that things are being pushed under the rug and they don't need to. We can sit here all day and we can chant, we can riot, and we can do all of those things, but that is not going to make a change if you don't speak up at that time, at that moment, she added. The neighbor said the fine speaks for itself. What you
Mhm.
think?
But besides that, that's the frivolous, unnecessary reason to be calling the police. I mean, if the lady talking too loud, first of all,
I think we have all seen somebody, walking along the street talking loud on their phone.
girl, that lady will go crazy where I'm at, and they don't even be on their phone, on their phone. They just be walking, talking on to the person next to them, walking. She would go crazy, but that's unnecessary. I mean, just first close your window, go to
Right,
another
go in
part
the
of
house
the apartment. Yeah,
because the
and the,
lady, it's like she probably maybe she was loud, but you got to call the police for that.
yeah,
And I do believe the only reason the police was called was probably because she was black.
yeah,
If it had been a white woman talking loud on her phone, she probably would have just been annoyed and went on about her business.
right. And then if the lady walking, she's not staying, near your apartment,
Mm,
just standing there talking.
right,
So if she walking away, why are you even concerned?
right.
Yeah, it's
Pe-
getting out of control.
Yeah, people were
For
saying,
the police to respond and then give her a ticket on top of that.
because I mean, I'm sure it's illegal. You can just like throwing trash out of your car, you can be fined for that too, but it rarely happens. But it's like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of torn about like she was kind of making it, talking about sweeping stuff under the rug and things like that.
I'm not sure what she mean by that.
Yeah, that seemed like something totally different.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because I it kind of make me think like, first of all, who's to say what is too loud? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because just because it's too loud to you doesn't mean it's too loud for the next person. So
Mm,
who determines that?
right.
It's not a loud meter anywhere
Right.
on your
The
phone.
police, he could have just gave her, told her, you
Oh,
can't be doing it. A warning. Yeah.
yeah. See, it's people walking now. I don't know if you could hear
I
them.
hear it. Wow. Your window open.
Yes, that is too loud, but you know. But what I was going to say is it made me think too of how people say ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Yeah.
But I don't know because if
I
you
never liked that. That don't
don't
seem to
know,
me.
if you don't know you breaking the law, how can you not break it?
Right. Yeah. I never liked that saying. That's just stupid.
And it made me, are you supposed to like look up everything you decide or want to do to see if it's a law for it? Some things you don't think about. Who would think, am I talking too loud? She probably knew she was talking too loud, but to think that she was breaking some kind of law or some code,
Yeah.
and then for the police to just take the white woman's word that she was talking too loud.
Yeah. But I think she was also still talking.
Oh, when the
Police
police
was
showed up.
there. Yeah. She started doing the live, remember?
Well, she probably got even more excited when the police showed up. So
And he probably was mad that she was recording. So yep.
people know what they be doing when they call the police because
Hmm.
they start off small and it ends in somebody dying or getting killed. I'm not gonna say dying, but getting killed. And you know
Right.
who
Or
that's gonna be.
arrested.
Right, right.
Yep.
So they know what they doing.
Yeah, they know. She knew exactly what she was doing. The next story I was gonna talk about. Have you been hearing or seeing articles and stuff about UFOs?
Mm-mm.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. Not a lot. I mean, I've seen stuff like that in videos, but I haven't seen anything like real recent.
It's like the government is starting to say that they're out there.
What?
It was an article I had. It's on my phone. Trying to see if I can find
Well, we call them IFOs.
Yeah.
Identified flying objects. They're no aliens. They're human beings. If I know you was gonna be talking about UFOs, I would have looked for this video because it was a video some people had took. I think it was like a week or two ago that I might
Mhm.
have saw it on Facebook or Twitter, and they were filming what of course they call them UFOs, or they didn't know what it was,
Mhm.
and they were filming it in the sky.
Hmm. Somebody, Kim was here and we went and visited some people, and somebody was saying that they actually saw one.
Oh, really?
Yes, she said that it was up in the sky and that it was really big and that like when she looked again, I guess it had disappeared just that quick,
Hmm.
but she was for sure she saw it.
Wow. I think people are going to see more and more of them, or more and more people will see them.
Yeah. I can't find a good article.
Because it's getting close to the time for the minister to get arrested too.
Oh, really?
He's going to get arrested for, I think one is sedition, and I forget what the other one is. And
Sedition?
sedition, isn't that when you speak against the church? Let me
I
see.
don't know, but you can get arrested for that.
Let me
That's
look.
a crime.
Let me not misspeak. Misspeak.
I'm looking it up too. Sedition. Definition of.
Yeah, you can get up to 20 years in prison. It's the act of inciting revolt or violence against lawful authority.
Yeah, I see.
So I think that's the government.
Right. Because this says against the authority of a state or monarch.
And I think it's one where he's that's against the church, but I forget what that one is called. Let me see.
Hmm.
I was trying to see if I could find what that law is when you speak against the church. It's sedition, and I can't think of the other one.
Okay, but back to these UFOs and the
Yeah,
government.
we all off track.
Right. Um, Article talking about for years, the US government largely ignored reports of mysterious flying objects seen moving through restricted military airspace, but it is now slowly beginning to acknowledge that UFOs, which the Pentagon refers to as unidentified aerial phenomena, are real. While it is certainly premature to speculate as to whether these flying objects come from another world, the US military has recently confirmed the authenticity. Oh yeah, they confirm in reports of several videos and images showing encounters with unidentified flying objects, fueling questions about what the Pentagon knows about such incidents and others like them. I think they know a whole lot more
Hmm.
than what they be letting on.
Hmm. Where's that article from?
Let me see. Oops. CNN Politics.
Mm.
This is from May 17 of this year. I am interested to see how it all unfolds.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
And I don't like how people, when they talk about UFOs and stuff, like they automatically make it negative.
Hmm. But that's what the government want people to believe and think.
That people, that is some force out there, some alien force out there out to get us.
Yeah, or that or it's make believe or whatever. Because, like I say, it's human beings and it's Black people that are piloting those planes. You
What
want to see
information
one?
about it? No, I don't know about all that, but
I want to see one.
you do.
Mhm. I don't want to see the mother plane, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about the mother plane. That's isn't that
well,
what that is?
what people see in our baby planes,
Oh,
yeah, they come from the mother plane.
so do they have to do with size too?
Size,
Mhm.
yes, yes. I'm not sure what size the baby planes are, but Mr. Farrakhan had a vision that he was on one, and he did say that in his vision it was big. So the baby planes do look big, but of course, the mother plane. I think they say it's like the size of, I want to say, 2 football fields.
Oh,
That's pretty big.
you never seen one?
No, I haven't that I know of. Sedition and treason. Is that it?
Oh, treason. That sound right.
No, that's not it. Well, yeah, it might be sedition and treason, because treason is the crime of betraying one's country by attempting to overthrow the government. So that could, and sedition could be speaking against the church, which is the authority.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not for sure. But I know sedition is one. Anyway,
Sounds right to me.
yeah, let's go with that.
That's actually what was that new? That's actually all I have.
What?
Slow week. And then
Wow.
Kim was here too.
Yeah.
She kept me busy.
Mhm.
You haven't seen anything interesting?
Um, I know we've been talking about the cicadas. Let's go on a lighter note. Do y'all get cicadas?
Yeah, Michigan was on the list. I haven't seen any.
You haven't heard them either?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I know somebody. I'm on a lock page on Facebook, and she was talking. She made a post asking what can she wear or on her hair. Something about going out in a bonnet,
Uh-huh.
to keep them out of her hair, because I guess she heard that they can get stuck in your hair. Something
Ooh.
about they don't see, they can't see well, if at all. And so,
I used to think they were blind, but Asad had looked it up and he said that's a myth that
uh,
people are blind. He said what it is, I think, is that they're so big and clumsy with their wings and stuff that they basically be losing their balance and be wobbly, so people think they're blind.
but they're harmless.
Yeah, they're harmless.
Yeah. Oh, child.
I know, girl.
I saw a video where a baby squirrel was in this girl's hair. Angie,
Ugh,
I would pass out. I
girl.
I probably pulled my hair out from the roots trying to. Oh, can you imagine? It would not come out. And somebody had a stick or something trying to help her get it out. She was laying on the ground, I guess, trying to encourage the thing to run off.
Ooh,
And it would just burrow deeper, in her hair.
ew.
Yeah. But then
How small was it?
it probably was like about like this. And
Ooh.
then after they finally got it out, why she picked this thing up and took it out to like some woods behind her house or something, wherever they were at. Like
Mm.
if you wasn't scared to pick the thing up, why didn't you just
Get
put
it
the
out.
hand back?
Right,
Why go through all that?
right.
Mm-mm. Ugh.
Man.
And
But
I heard,
girl,
huh?
girl, they're white people. And
How do
they're
you know she was white?
Monique. Come on, Nikki.
She was.
Girl, them and their animals. I be looking at those little animal videos on YouTube and Facebook, girl. They be having them all up in their bed, be
Cooking with them.
yeah, on their counters and stuff.
Then think somebody gonna eat their food at the potluck at work.
Yeah. Have it be kissing them all in the mouth and stuff.
Mhm. Ugh.
Licking their babies.
And I heard that, or I read that ticks are bad actually this year too. Somebody in like a local group around here where I stay at was talking about ticks being bad. And
Mm.
then other people was coming on commenting, yeah, there was one on my clothes when I got home. I was washing clothes and there was a live one in the pile. Like,
Ew.
I gotta be scared of ticks too.
Oof.
And I think those cause Lyme disease, don't they?
Have you ever gotten bit by a tick or something?
No, but now I'm scared. Have
And
you?
I heard, is it ticks that they say you gotta that they don't just come off, you gotta either
Pick it
get
up?
yeah.
I think so.
Oof,
I
girl,
know.
I have a heart attack.
I know. Like, ugh, why do we have to have bugs and stuff?
I know, girl. But they I could hear them now. They sound like you know how those old sci-fi movies or
Cicada, is
like
that it?
yeah, they sound like the noise you hear like right before a UFO coming or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna look up a video because I wanted to see what they sound like.
Yeah, I have a video on my Facebook page. I don't know if
Okay,
you hear it. I could tell what it is, but
I'm gonna go to your Facebook page. Oh wait, I think this might be it. All right.
make sure it's up all the way, the volume. I don't hear it now, me. Oh,
Did you hear it?
yeah. Could you tell that was the cicadas?
Mm-mm. I thought I heard birds.
Play it again. That,
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
yeah, that was the
That
cicada.
was it.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Hmm.
Because some people say, that's why I say it sounds like a sci-fi movie, like
Mhm.
one of the old science fiction movies from the 50s. And some people say that it's comforting to them to hear that at night and stuff. It don't
I
really
don't
bother
think I would mind hearing it at night when
yeah,
I'm.
it don't bother me, but I said I don't want to be somewhere by myself at night hearing that.
Yeah. So
Or
do they be like they just be in swarms? Have you seen them or you just heard it?
they be like on trees and stuff. I haven't really um seen them, and I seen like um dead ones,
Hmm.
but that's a mating call,
Oh, is it? So they gonna mate and then stay.
and then they die. They may have let do their eggs or whatever, and then they die, and then you don't see
So
them.
then the eggs you hatch 17 years later.
I don't know. They go underground,
Right.
and then you don't see them again till 17 years later when they come back up and they mate again.
So they be living underground. I thought they just be like in an egg or something underground.
They're like, no, I don't know how the cycle of life goes for them, but I know we don't see them until 17 years later.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that sound that was them.
Oh man.
It's not too bad, is it?
It didn't seem bad at all.
Hmm.
I haven't noticed any around here, so hopefully I won't. But yep. So now it's time for the triangle.
Where you get triangle from?
Oh, Angie, the triangle of hope, hope,
Triangle of
peace, encouragement.
yes, ma'am. Oh, you should announce that about Akila.
Oh yeah, my baby graduated. Oh, let me
I'm so proud of her.
I know, me too. I'll play her little video clip where they call her name.
Okay.
Wait, what is this?
That's our Zoom.
Girl, what am I doing?
Girl, keep that in the video.
Okay, here's my page. Here's Kim. Went back home today.
Alita Crystal Moore.
Are you gonna show the video?
Alita Moore.
You can't see it? Can you see it, Angie?
No.
Oh, I didn't do screen share.
Hey, you all into it?
Right. Ooh, that's funny. Okay. Share screen. That's funny. Okay, here we go. Now you can see it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Set, boom. Alita Crystal Moore. Akila Moore.
There she is. Okay.
Go Akila.
She graduated.
It's so cute.
That was funny too, because they called the other girl Aaliyah something, Krista Moore or something. And Kim was like, that's not Akila's name. I'm like, they didn't say her name yet.
I thought they said Akila and the girl middle name Moore.
I think it was Aaliyah. Aaliyah Crystal Moore or something. It wasn't Akila's name.
I thought they had said Akila too, but I knew it wasn't her.
Yeah, Kim said that's not her middle name. It was so funny. Yep, she graduated and off to Michigan State University.
Until next year. Then she going to Howard.
I wouldn't mind her going to a black college.
Yeah, she said she wanted to have the HBCU experience.
Mhm.
So that would be good.
Yeah, I think she'll do well. I think she'll like MSU because it's still kind of close, even though I'm moving. It's still kind of close.
Well, it ain't gonna matter when she come to Howard. I'm gonna keep pushing that, girl.
All right. So did we have anything? Did you find anything to share?
Actually, I didn't.
Why not, Angie? You had one job. I'm just playing.
I know.
Let me see. Okay, I found something. We'll just go with this.
Okay.
It's from Ayan Van. People act out of the need for healing. But remember, love will heal anything that is not an expression of love.
Say that again.
People act out of the need for healing. But remember, love will heal anything that is not an expression of love.
Mm.
Break it down for me.
I was gonna ask you. It said love can heal anything.
That is not an expression of love.
That
It's
is
kind of like saying hate. If there's hate out there, you can heal it with love.
mm,
I'm not sure if I, believe that.
yeah. Yeah. It's funny how when people say that because they say it when black people uh react to the hate that's given us.
Yeah,
They'll tell us to love, but evidently it's not working because they keep doing it.
right. And we the most loving people.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could find a good quote from the minister.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. I don't want to end on that one. When you can't figure out how to make sense out of nonsense, stop trying. Just keep breathing. Sooner or later, it will become clear.
That's a good one. I got
Yeah,
one too.
I like that one. What you got?
Work hard to discover your gift, and you will never envy or hate another human being who is manifesting theirs because you'll be manifesting your own gift.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Bye,
have, huh?
bye, Louis Farrakhan.
We're gonna have to talk about manifestation. I want to learn about that.
Mm.
Maybe I try to find some information on manifestation and we can talk about that next time too.
Okay, but remind me. So,
Okay. All right. So that has been it. Been fun.
I like my camera.
Me too, Angie. You look good. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Um, the two sisters, a different point of view. I am Nikki, and
I'm Angie.
so we'll see you guys next week. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Assalamu alaikum, Angie.
Walaikum salam, Nikki. Nikki.
Uh, I really like this ring. It's so cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell her.